Next, let's talk about variables. There are two types of variables in FXDREAMA: constant and variable. Constants are variables that can be changed while we use the IA. It is input parameter. But variable is a variable that is built in IA and can be changed. Must open FXDREAMA program to edit. As an example of constants or input parameters, if we want to create an IA that can change take profit, stop loss, and risk per trade values. When using the IA, there will be information here to modify as we want. Variables are created for use within the program and cannot be changed externally. Therefore, if we want variable values that can be modified or be optimized later, create that variable as constants. There are four main variables that we will use in FXDREAMA. Int or integer, which are variables to store numbers without decimal places. Double is a variable for holding a number with a decimal point. Bool holds values for testing true and false conditions. String variables that store letters or sentences. When we declare a variable, we must specify the type of the variable correctly. For easy understanding and development of IA, therefore, I would like to introduce the main structure as a starting idea. When you need to develop an IA, please remind this picture. In FXDREAMA, we may have tens or hundreds of connected blocks, but actually, this is the main thing. There are only 3 to 4 main steps. If we have the main idea in mind, designing an IA will be easier to write. The first step is to check the existing trades. It depends on whether we want to open an order when there are no old orders pending, or set a maximum order to count the number of open orders. If not exceeding the limit, can open new orders, depending on your design. The second part is the condition for entering the order. Your trading system uses which indicators, or any type of price action. You can configure them in this part. The third part will be placing orders, setting take profit, stop loss, and setting money management in this section. Additional part, working with open orders. For example, if all open orders have a profit of 2% sign of balance, then close all open orders. In this example, the right side is a simple IA written in FXDREAMA. I will compare it with the main structures introduced just a moment ago. First step, we check that there is no order opening. If yes, we will do the next step. If no, end of the process. This is the first part. Check existing order process. Then second part, trade conditions. In this example we use simple moving average or SMA, which is a popular indicator. Condition of entering order is SMA 20 cross above SMA 50 for entering buy and SMA 20 cross below SMA 50 for entering sell. For last part, open order, we put the buy and sell block for entering order action. Here's a simple example. For you to visualize, apply the main structure to write a real IA with FXDREAMA.